Hello and welcome to the Hatrick channel. I hope you're well. I'm hoping my OBS is working and that we can get everything all sorted. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. I will quickly pop this on YouTube as well so that I can see what's happening. I'm down in 12th place, going to do the warm-up going to do the race C. That's going to be my first one. And you know, hopefully we can see it now. No, I was on the wrong one. Hang on. Where are we? And you know, there we go. Ah, DTR, good to see you. So hopefully you can hear this. Hopefully the sound is coming through. That I've got a few issues on my OBS, so I've had to put the sound on my TV so that you can actually hear any sound. But if it's too loud, it might drown me out. But hopefully you can hear me on the microphone here. So I thought I'll try a few attempts at race C this week. I've just released Wumble leader's in this. That should be fun. He's very, very fast, but he's well up the field. And we've got Gandalf the cat behind us. Good to see you, DTR. Let me know if you can hear everything, if it sounds alright and it looks alright. Oh, excellent. That's great. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to my camera picture in terms of... I did have it working before, but it's disappeared. So as long as you can hear me, that's the main thing, and you can see the racing. Now I know I'm going to come in for a tyre stop. I'm actually on the racing soft tyre, but this is my first attempt at it, so we'll see how we get on. Lots of overtaking on up ahead there. Am I braking too late? Right, we're going to try and catch up to the cars in front. placed back. So, how long can we get these tyres to last? We'll have to see. Ah, Chicharito, good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, someone's gone off. Welcome to the channel and to our weekly live stream. I've just done a time trial video, so it's the first time I've raced this week. I quite like Bathurst. I did a few laps last night on the time trial and got to a 2:01.7, which is okay. I'm in the Genesis, so I'll try and see those. Oh, it's going to be that was twitchy. And Kuro, good to see you. Now, I probably should have started on the medium. Ah, from Falkirk. Good to see you. I used to have relations that lived in Airth, not too far away from there. In fact, my granny and grandpa are buried in Airth. It's a lovely place, though, Falkirk. Ah, oh, Luke's in there too. Good to see you, Luke. I think that's the first time I've seen you on the chat. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're well. It was lovely having your mum and your sister over a couple of weeks back. You watch me as I take on Bathurst in the Group 3. I'm going to have to do a pit stop at some point. We've got 10 laps. But, seemingly the top drivers are doing 2 minutes a lap on the medium tyres, which is incredible. I'm just going to try and work my way in the race and see how we get on. I'm actually in the northeast. I used to be from this, born and brought up from the Scottish borders, but I'm now in Alnwick in the northeast. So dodgy, that corner. Tyres are still quite good. Yeah. Ah, Larson, good to see you. Oh, it's so nice to have everyone here. I hope you're all well and having a good week. Sorry, my screen's miles away from me to read the comments. I'm going to have to get an iPad or some to try and read them a bit easier. Top guys have already done their pit stop and they're still ahead of me, but not to worry, we did start I think about 14th, so this is a good tester to see how we get on. To be fair, we've not been caught up in traffic, which is quite good. So I'm thinking, do we maybe come in this lap for a pit stop? Ah, we've got another one. I'm just trying to read those. I need to bring my screen closer because I can barely read the names. But good to see you all. Right, I need to go medium. Don't refuel. There we are. Now I can catch up with it all. Sedgy Racing, good to see you. So we've got lots of guys in the chat. Oh, it's fantastic to see you all. We've had some good interviews. I think probably some of you may have come from Sparks Theories channel and things like that in the community there. We've got another couple of videos going out this morning. I've got a time trial one which should be out about, I think it's about 11:30 when that one goes out. And then we've got a new one with PlayStation Racer as well coming out at 12 o'clock today. And then tonight I've got Neil Chandler, not that quick, he's on for the live stream. So lots happening. Now I've actually not driven this car on the mediums. So I'm not sure what the performance difference is. It's very twitchy. So we're in 11th place. Will there be any more pit stops to go for others? See if we can get a few places back, maybe get a top 10. That would be good. Hopefully my tyres will be nice and warm now. I've got to get my sound sorted out because it's coming out of the TV rather than into my headphones. So I'm only really using the headphones from my microphone. I was experimenting, you could say, with OBS. But I don't know if I made it any better. So just over 2 laps to go. Yes, that's I recorded it with him on Tuesday. He's a really nice guy. We're probably going to do another one at least. But yeah, no, that should be coming out in a wee while. I'm not taking part, I don't think, yet in any of his lobbies, or maybe I've done one. I can't quite remember, but yeah. And he's got his big charity event coming up soon too. As the fuel comes down, the weight comes down, and we can go a little bit quicker. Yeah, this is really tricky because I did a 2 minutes 0.6 on the time trial that they did here about a month ago, and I can't get anywhere near it. And that's on the racing softs which we used. It's quite tricky. I mean, it's almost like it's a kind of morning dew on the track. But they had that before as well on the time trial. In fact, it was quite dodgy in places. But it just doesn't give you the confidence to be able to drive it. I think unless you're an alien, when you've got that skill. I lost a bit of time there. Now the chap behind is in the Porsche. My goodness, he's clawed up a couple of seconds there on me. Let me know if the sound is too loud, if the engine sound is too loud, because I might need to turn it up a wee bit just so I can see it, hear it a wee bit better. Come on. These mediums don't brake as well as the softs. Not for a long way. feel like I've just got to tiptoe around when you're accelerating out of those bends. Oh, I don't know if he pushed me or not. It's just that little bit ahead. It's so tricky coming up that first part of the bankment. The car just wants to slip away. Oh, it's got nothing under braking. Oh well, 12th. Not brilliant, but not too bad. Not awful. I think this is on my limit of my. Although I'm an A rank driver, this is my limit. I think I'm struggling to, I'm trying to get better, but it's a tricky one. But at least we got it. Well, audio sounds good. That's great. Sorry, my screen is so far away. I'm going to have to try and get something nearer so I can see the comments a bit easier. I'd love to be able to be that smooth on the downhill section. It just takes, you just have to let the car roll and brake quite early and really just make sure that you've got the speed off, because it's so easy to drag so much speed into it that you, in the end, you lose out. Where did we go? My DR's gone down, driver rating's gone down. But I'm still in A just. But it's a tricky one, that one. It's tricky without doubt. That is a... Now, we've just, unfortunately... Oh, no, actually, we could... I might try a different race. I think I'm on the limit with that one. I don't think I'm as competitive as I should be on that. I'm just wondering if there's maybe... We should do another trial. I quite enjoyed Watkins Glen, actually, in the Maserati. Ah, look. Sam convinced me to get this. I've been quite enjoying it, but I'm totally disheartened when I see how much faster you are than me on the leaderboards. Mum and Naomi enjoyed their time with you all. Yeah, oh, it was great. It was great fun having them. It was so lovely. How come you're not on screen? Yes, unfortunately my camera, it is actually on, but I'm not sure where it's gone. It's I've been trying, because I'm quite new to this OBS thing, and I need a bit of help to try and get it to work. I don't know what's happened. So it's saying it's on, but I can't find it underneath the screen or anywhere on my OBS. So I don't know what's happened with that. But going back to you, look, in terms of speed, it just takes a lot of time. But we should definitely do we need to do a lobby. In fact, we're hoping to have a lobby because quite a few people want to be in it for our channel and community. So you'd be always welcome. I've received a McNick wants to be your friend. I will do that. Give me 2 wee seconds. I think I'm going to do the Maserati race because I really enjoyed that and I did quite a reasonable time with that. It's kind of more my thing. A bit like Arky's, he chooses his races very carefully. That we'll do the Maserati Mirette like they had on Top Gear. Let's see, we'll have a yellow one. That yeah. So no, it's it would be we'll get a lobby set up and we'll have a lobby night. That I'll get that ready. But aye. But no, it's good to see you all. Thing is, it takes a while to get into these racing games because they've all moved on a long way. and it's they're quite, you know, it's, if you don't have a rig, if you don't have steering wheel and pedals as well, that can be an issue, because sometimes it's, although some people are really fast on controller, but it's you need to be, it's if you have a steering wheel and pedals, it can make quite a difference. A rig, it's just a bit more comfortable. You get a bit more feel depending on what you go. Although I have to say, I'm using the Logitech G923, but I wouldn't recommend it for Gran Turismo. I think it's a very bad wheel for Gran Turismo. I had a G29, which are very popular, and many people have them, and I think that was actually better for Gran Turismo. I don't think this is set up well for Gran Turismo. I think people were saying the Thrustmaster TG2 is very good. But yeah, the game is good. It's moved on so much, and there's people out there. You know, when you see the top lap times, I mean, that's all they're doing is playing hours and hours and hours a day. So they know how to drive it, and that's the thing. You have to learn how to drive it, and we're all trying to do that. And in some ways it's realistic, in other ways it's not. I mean, I did a video which will be out there now on the new this week's time trial, and I remember the Mitsubishi Lancer. It was an Evo 9. They used to have it on Top Gear and things. Great car to drive, but you find that with road cars on Gran Turismo 7, they're overly reactive in terms of the energy of them. So if you brake too hard around a corner, it'll just want to spin round so much. And if you actually drive a car in real life, you find it's not maybe quite as dangerous, because these are quite dodgy. You know, you'd be taking it back to the dealership if you had bought one, saying this is lethal. So yeah, I think there are a few issues that I think GT7 has of making the road cars slightly more dodgy to drive. Maybe because they think, well, if you then drive one in real life, it might feel a bit easier. Yeah, it is a good game though overall, and there are some good combinations. So yeah, good luck with it. I'm sure you'll have fun. I'm really pleased. Thanks for watching today. It's great. Yes. So, we've got the new cars as well today, haven't we? We've got the Renault 4. I think actually we could do a Renault 4 lobby. I think that would be quite fun, wouldn't it? A Renault 4 lobby. I think that'd be crazy. Actually, maybe go and do a drive in it. Actually, that would be quite fun. And then there's the new Audi TT, which is instantly forgettable. And what else did they have? They had another car there. Oh, it was the Lancer, wasn't it? They had the Lancer. Which is nice. There were so many of them. They all looked very similar, but they all claimed to be better than the last one. Yeah, no, that's what I like about this, the Maserati Marek. When I was growing up in the late 70s, early 80s, I'm sure I had a toy Maserati Marek. And so yeah, it looks so cool. It actually drives quite well. It's one of they've actually, I think, got it fairly well. Either they've made it easier to drive than it is in real life, because I kind of think a 1970s Maserati could be a bit lethal. And certainly, I don't know if you've seen the Top Gear one when they did it, when they had to buy a supercar for less than £10,000. That was hilarious, and I mean they all exploded in different ways. I won't do too many spoilers, but if you look at it on YouTube, it's one of their funniest attempts that they did. It was very good. So here we are. We are at Watkins Glen short course in the Maserati. Oh, I'm on pole. I'm on pole position. I managed to get a 25.7 last night by an absolute fraction. Look at that, absolute fraction. So we will see how we go. I think they're a wee bit behind there. Actually, I think I've got my settings to maybe about 30 seconds behind. But morning, Sparks. It's good to see you. The man himself that we interviewed on Monday night. We had a great interview. Really enjoyed that. My friend, my face is there, but you can hear my voice. Oh, it was a fantastic. I haven't laughed at that in a long time. Yeah, very, very good, Sparks. It was really good fun to be on to have you on as a guest. 10,000 plus subscribers, all well earned through hard work and great entertainment, Sparks. You've done a good job there. Right. Here we go. Maserati madness at Watkins Glen. Oh, we might be coming up the inside. So here we are. Road cars are, I do find them fun. They're just a bit more manageable, especially if you get a nice track combination. Here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Damn it. Should always do some practice. I've got damage from the front and the rear there. Oh, now we're back to normal. Now we've got everything back. Can I catch up? Trying to get used to a car that has no downforce compared to a GT3 that does. Oh, come on, Hugh. Dear me. I should have done some testing. Oh, goodness me. There we are. Oh well, I think this race is pretty much over. From pole position to nothing. Oh, come on, man. I'm not going to get it. I'm missing it. I'm missing all sorts here. Oh, I'm sure this is enthralling for you. I don't know what happened. I was doing quite well and then it all disappeared at the first chicane. I'm trying to bring the car in, but I'm going to brake a bit earlier, I think. Right, we've got 3 laps and 10 seconds to find. Come on, we can do it. Well, we've already caught up 2.5 seconds. That was slightly better. Best time's been a 1:27.8. Actually, we were only 3/10 off fastest lap there. Wasn't too bad. Accelerate as early as you can. There's a big battle ahead. There's at least 4 or 5 cars there. Can we catch up with them? Less than 5 seconds now. Not too far away. Now they're coming up to that chicane. Look, they're almost 4 abreast in front. I can see lots of tyre smoke. Oh, we got fastest lap. Oh, there's a few penalties. Short penalties. Oh, we're almost for a top 10. Oh, well, at least we caught back. We caught back a bit. Ah, Malty, good to see you. Yes, the one that Sparks did on the eyes were very interesting. Yeah, no, that really was. That was something that. No, I've stayed the same for ANS. I'm amazed I've still got that actually. I didn't think I would have managed it. So let's see. So what are your picks for this week for the races? What ones do you like? Oh, we could jump in and do a very quick. And what was the one they were using for this? Oh, it was it was a McLaren, wasn't it? Is there just enough time? We've just missed it. Not quite enough. Oh well. I thought we could maybe manage it, but we didn't quite manage to get that one just a wee bit too quick. So we'll do another. We've got 10 minutes to do that one. Or we could actually, while we've got a few minutes, why don't we go and have a look? We'll need to buy the new Renault 4. I think we'll have to buy the Renault 4 and see what it's like. Brand Central, my goodness. We're going to Renault and see what they've got there. Where are we? Where's the French stuff? Come on. There you are. Renault. All right, this is all the new. It must be in this. It must be in the second hand. Let's see what it might be. Would it be in? I can't exactly see it as being a legend car, but oh, there's the F50. No, it's not in there either. So I wonder if you have to do a menu to maybe get it. I wonder it's might be used cars, very used indeed. Yes, here we go. You're absolutely right. 24,000 credits. 24,000 credits for that. My goodness me. It's not even scraps about 100 quid. Even now, that seems to be quite... oh, that seems quite a lot of money for... quite a lot of credits for an old piece of scrap. But, now... I don't know if you can drive... Well, we'll just quickly drive it anywhere. Oh, I'll quickly as well... Actually, I'll do that later. I'll accept the friend request when I finish the stream a bit later on. I don't know where could we take it. We'll quickly take it for a world circuit. We'll do Europe, and where would it be? Do Goodwood. Yeah. Race shop. I might just put some race tyres on it. There we go. We'll do a quick race because we've got loads of time between the next race. At Goodwood, we may as well have a bit of a laugh. Although I think even in this, we might, if we're lucky, we might beat the Fiat 500. Because they weren't known for their speed, the Renault 4. Oh yes, there we go. And we're on comfort hard. Oh, I didn't change to the racing soft. Oh, mind you, it's holding itself in the bends. I'm not having to back off. Well, you've got a nice view of the sunset. I'm not sure if it's sunset or sunrises in the east, goes down in the west. Oh, we're catching. We are catching. We're not going to be last. We're catching a Fiat 500 because I can do 70 odd miles an hour flat out. There's only 8 of us in it. There we go. I'm literally about as fast as my bus here. Can we catch up? It looks like it's an Innocentia or something in front on the old Arbath. Well, it's just slightly quicker than a Fiat 500. You're fed up with your Citroen E3, but no fun whatsoever. Yeah, the DS2 was better, or not the old DS3. If you can find a good DS3, you'll have a good laugh with them, because they're really good fun to drive, especially if you get the 1.6 turbo. You might find one for about 3 or 4 grand nowadays, an older one. That no doubt we're going to get a race with these, I think, or a time trial. It's going to have to be one of the short courses, I think. Well, we've left the Fiat in our wake, and we've done a 2:13.3. Ah, morning, Martin. Good to see you. How are you doing? We're just doing a quick run in this new Renault 4. What do you think of this? It's one of the new cars on the update. Just while we wait for the next race, the Maserati Marek. It's quite a machine. We are catching the car in front slightly. There's the interior. It used to have the gear stick was on the dashboard. That can we even finish the race before? Well, I've done the fastest lap. How slow are the other cars? We took 2.5 seconds off him there. But he's accelerating away on the straight. I used to see a few of those around when I was a nipper. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they were quite, because they were like £3,000 or £4,000 new. That's certainly appreciated in value. Not got a huge amount of acceleration there. But, oh, we've caught up a little bit. Well, there you have it, the Renault 4. For your entertainment between races. Yeah, let's hope that on the next update they have a few more cars that maybe are slightly faster. It would be quite nice. But I suppose Gran Turismo does kind of lend itself to all these famous road cars. So let's get back into the lobbies and go for a race. Do another Maserati one. We'll just be in time to get on to the next race A. There we are. Right, we're on the way. Yes, your Mark. Oh yeah, with a Mark III Cortina. Yeah, they were nice actually, weren't they? That's they were good. Ah, Jeff's here. How are you doing, Jeff? Good to see you. Yeah, where's your face? It has disappeared. My camera is saying that it's on, but I don't know where the screen went. So it has disappeared. So I don't know if it's behind the OBS screen, although I have kind of played with that, but I didn't want to play with it too much in case I ruined it even more. But I've managed to turn the sound down, so we are making progress, because I couldn't work it on Monday when I was trying to do my weekly guide. I thought it was maybe okay, but people had said it was they couldn't hear my voice over the cars. So I've worked out how to turn the sound down. What? Oh yeah, this is the embarrassing moment. When I asked what do I drive in the real world, I drive a Dacia Logan diesel estate. And I did actually have a diesel Sandero up until about 3 or 4 weeks ago, but I sold that because I got my bus and this wasn't getting used. But I'm looking to maybe change it, maybe get like a Mazda 6. Quite like the Mazda 6. You remember the order of sources? Ah, camera at the top of the list. Okay, right, that would make sense. That I'm not entirely sure what I've got there just now, because I'm watching this on YouTube for the comments. But I will work on that. I will work on that. But thank you for that. I'll need to have another meeting with you, Jeff. Jeff has been phenomenal, by the way. But he must be pulling his hair out when he comes along, because he sees me holding wires and trying to put stuff into my PC and then into the PlayStation, and then everything goes dead, and I have to phone him back on Discord and say, I accidentally touched the power cable and turned the whole thing off. That oh, you got an 05 Citroen C3. Ah, it's a good old classic. So that's a really kind of, they were quite a distinctive looking car though. Actually, they were quite fun. So we're back on pole position. Can we maintain a position near the front? That would be good. You need, and if you're new to the channel as well, you need to subscribe to Jeff's channel. He's got a fantastic community of sim racers. They do a lot of ACC racing and community races, which are really, really good. And he's going for it to get up the levels on LFM. But Jeff's a great guy. We've interviewed him many times. It's a really good chap. Right. Here we go. You'll see how this is done, Jeff. I went from first to last. Actually, I think we were 12th, or no, we were 10th or something, or 11th the last time. Went off at the first chicane, but this time we're gonna get it. Yes, I'll have to get on your servers. I very nearly did it last night, but I had to. My son does scouts on a Wednesday, and I have to run up the road, drop him off, and then pick him up. And it's right in the middle of the races. And my wife says, you need to do it. So See, getting that first corner is so tricky. He's pushed his way through there, or at least trying to. Oh, I think he's lagging out a wee bit there. That was a kind of a whoosh of wind as it came hearing by. I thought I was ahead of him, and then he kind of disappeared. And definitely a bit of lag issues. Mind you, we've got a bit of a race here, which is good. Oh, he's just tipped me. He's tipped me there. When you've got a laggy car like that, it's really hard because you don't know where to go on the track, and then all of a sudden he appears from nowhere. So I'm going to get past. I've really got to go past him in a big way and clear him. Ah, Morgans, good to see you. Morgs. It's all still pretty close. Right, got to try and catch up a bit. Now, a close battle ahead. They're now side by side. He's on one bit of internet there. Oh, we've caught up a little bit. Now, number one went quite wide there, but didn't get a penalty. Oh, 9 second place has got a 2-second penalty. Well, at least we got second place back. We got that back up to second. Still that first turning point for the first corner is crucial. But that wasn't too bad. Quick drop in, light deployed, and off to watch the F1 practice. Almost, almost as entertaining as this. Yeah, that's right. I just renewed my Now TV sports thing so I could watch it. I was thinking about using a VPN and all the rest of it and using it for maybe a slightly cheaper country, but all the hassle and that, I thought actually they gave me quite a good deal. Now TV, you can do it for 20 quid or £21 a month. I thought, well, I'll just use it monthly up until the end of the season, and that's it now, March all the way up to December. So it's that will not be too bad. He's got a clean race. I don't know if I was pushed by that guy on the second one or not, but he got a big penalty there. Oh, yeah, that's very kind of them. There we go. Right, we'll exit out of that. This will be first practice for the F1. So I'm not sure what time the race is on, British time on Sunday. I'll need to see. Oh. I've got a quick phone call. Give me a little break here. I'll be right back. That's fine, it went off anyway, no problem, we're right back. Okie dokie, right, so our next races, we could do another Watkins Glen, or we could do, there's a wee bit further away to do the Grand Valley for Group 4, and we're half an hour away from race C, so we'll probably miss that one. What would you like me to do? I'll just quickly refresh all of this. Here we are. Oh, we've had 12 likes, that's great. No, that's super. There we go. I think we'll do another Watkins Glen short race if you like. Yeah, I'll do it. Quite like that yellow colour actually, that was quite fun. There we go. Right, I'm going to do some time trial and see if I can get my time down a bit. Or at least kind of get my pace up. Because my race pace has been a bit slow. What I'm going to do, I'm going to also just up the volume a wee bit there. Okay. See there, and did it no problem. There we go. That's what happened before. It's hit that bump, and then that was that. Hang on. No. Retry. So I've got loads of videos out today. Got my lap guide for the time trial guide, and of course the PlayStation Racer video as well. And then tonight we'll have Neil Chandler too. So there's lots of stuff going on with the channel later on today. Now, am I still in track limits there? It'll be close, but I think so. Might be up for a reasonable time here, I think. 26.1, not too bad. Got just under 5 minutes before we'll get the next lobby. Oh, look how twitchy that was. So I'm just going to break that a little bit earlier, I think, there. There we go. Now then, let's see where we are. I know a lot of people are doing the race C this week, but I've got to improve my times to be competitive on there. I'm a good bit off. That right, here we are. I think my time trial video has just gone live now, so hopefully that will be available there. There we are. Right. So we're currently on a 127.712. Can we get a good getaway and see how we get on? So you're all going to be watching the Grand Prix on Sunday. It's going to be interesting to see where everybody is. I just hope the Mercedes are closer. I hope we've got a good scrap for the title. I hope Red Bull aren't too far in front. I hope, in fact, I hope they're not anywhere near in front. I hope it's close at the top. That would be the ideal. But we will see what all happens on Sunday. Because I think Bahrain, it's either the same time as Europe that they do it, either 1 o'clock or 1 or 2 o'clock, or they do it at 11 in the morning. So I'm not sure exactly. We'll have to see what time in the morning it is. Ah, Morgan, you're saying it's evening, so it must be where you're watching from. It must be quite late. So we'll do this last race and then I'll call it a day. I've got to go and get the studio details all set up and linked up for Neil Chandler tonight from Not That Quick. He's going to be on the show, so I need to go and make sure he's got all his invites and everything is ready for that. And then go and get some lunch. But it's been good fun this morning, though, I have to say. Even that race, so the race actually at Bathurst, even though I was kind of at the back, it was still, at least it was a chance to give me an idea how the race went. And I didn't spin off or anything, so that was quite good. So at least we were consistently at the back of the field. But apart from that, we were all right. I do find that the A lobbies they're so competitive. It is tricky, and I'm not quick enough yet. I need to really work on my speed for these races. Got to try and fix it. I mean, I can do qualifying times fairly well, but race speed can really vary. But I also wonder maybe I might be better suited to another car on Group 3. Ah, no. Yes, I am. You can hear me, but you can't see me. My OBS has made my camera disappear. So it is on, I just don't know where it is. I don't know how to get it back on my picture. So once I've finished the stream, I'll work it out. Jeff from the Sim Cafe was saying I need to make sure that the capture's at the top of the list. So I may have got them perhaps the wrong way round. But hopefully I'll fix that. We're getting there. OBS is an interesting piece of software to use for sure. So here we are, our third race in the Merak. And once again, we are on pole position. In fact, it's very similar to the last race that we had. Oh, we've even got an A+ driver there at the very back. So can I get my start sorted out? Let's see. Let's see how it goes. In fact, I might even try it without traction control, because I don't think it really needed it to. My identity. Yes, exactly, Noel. I agree with you there. Oh, there's Andrea saying, have a good race. That was very kind. It's been a fun stream this morning. It's been good. It's been really busy because I actually did my video for the lap guide much earlier. I thought I'll just try and get it out the way nice and early. And it's in 4K, so hopefully it will come out well. And this time the sound is definitely is much better. So partly because I've turned it right down. Oh, it's just pushing me away, man. That's the second time he's just pushed me through there. I mean, I gave him space, but he just tries to nose in. is moving over to the right, to be fair. So that will be taken next on the next lap. Trying to get a good run out of there. I thought he might try and get through there. That was poor exit. Well, we've had a reasonable turn one. I've pulled away a wee bit. And there you go. A victory. Finally a victory on race A. Ah, Marley Diesel, good to see you. How are you doing? It's great that you can join us. We're just actually finishing up, but thank you for joining us. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. We did one race C and then we've done 3 race A's, and we finally won a race. We had a pole position. I'm not sure we got fastest lap. We may have done. I'll have to have a look that Ambrea's got from an A+ right up to 3. Now he started 11th, so he's absolutely flown up the field. We're quite a good. I think I might save that replay. That would be quite a good one. Actually, I imagine Ambrea must have done the fastest lap if he's come that way through the field. I'll make sure that I save that, and then I'll go on to. There we go. There we are. So we've stayed the same on DR and SR, which is fine. Well, on that note, I'm going to end first corner 9. Oh yeah, that's all right. That's no problem. I'll put it on there. Hang on. No. Yeah, there you go. Well, on that note, I'm going to finish the stream, but we've got our lap time guide, or this week's time trial guide, which has just been released. So that'd be fantastic if you wanted to go and give a wee like and watch that. That would be brilliant. And we've also got the PlayStation Racer interview. That's due to be released, I think, about 12 or 12:30. So it'd be lovely if you wanted to watch that. And of course, we've got Neil Chandler tonight. Not that quick. Is here for his second time tonight from about 8:15. But I'll put it all up in the notes on the community posts and things like that, and on Twitter. But thank you very much for watching and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Drive fast, but drive your bus even faster. Take care, everyone. Bye just now.